Hey, what is up, guys? My name is the Surfing Ginger, and welcome to episode 6 of our Madden NFL Mobile gameplay. And right away, guys, we got a Cyber Monday pack opening, and we get Ronnie Hillman as our first player, Jed Collins, Keenan Lewis, which is also nice, 2 goal players in a row, Dennis Rowland, and Lewis Murphy Jr., Team of the Week edition, 84 overall wide receiver. And then we get a video game Black Friday item, guys. I want to apologize. My voice is kind of shot. I've been playing a lot of basketball games lately, and I talk a lot of screaming on the court and stuff. Now we got a premium pack for you guys. Justin Gilbert's Cordarrelle Patterson. I don't really need him, but I'm going to sell him for some good money. Gavin Escobar, Trent Williams, and you'll see that I don't need him. I actually already have him because it doesn't do the little high thing. So I already have Trent Williams, and I should get him for a pretty good price on the auction block. But right away, guys, I'm going into a head-to-head match against some guy who plays as the Green Bay Packers, and I'm doing pretty good in head-to-head. I haven't lost yet. So someone's gonna have to do the challenge to knock me down or whatever. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I have a decent return here to the 21-yard line. But I'm gonna start ahead and start with the running game because I don't have to worry about time or anything. And I got a pretty decent back in a Ronnie Brown. I did pick him up in a pack that I did not actually record. I was at school, I think, when I opened the pack. And right away, guys, we have, oh my gosh, Ronnie Brown gets away from that awesome tackle. Great broken tackle. I don't know how he did it. He kind of lowered his shoulder, then spun out of that guy. And, he runs straight for the end zone. No one stops him. He's going to do a little dance, do a little shimmy or something, whatever you want to call that dance. And we're going to go ahead and kick this field goal. But, guys, we did actually finish this really quickly. So I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to actually get these coins and this XP and these 450 fans to add to my total of 2435 fans. But because that was so short, I'm actually going to go ahead and play another round of head-to-head. I'm going to go ahead and play against Flaherty, the New England Patriots. And, we matched up pretty well. I'm pretty sure I should end up beating him because, I'm just a boss. You know me. Jacoby Jones in the back about to return this kick. Hi, guys. Again, I apologize for my voice. I really need to get a video out, and, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. We did get a nice juke move there, but we only get to the 23-yard line, which kind of, or 21-yard line. We didn't get a very good spot. But I'm going to go ahead and go back to the running game with Ronnie Brown. And he almost got away again, slipped one tackler, and then dragged 2 more with him to the 37-yard line. And we're going to go for a screenplay, but, the defense isn't biting it. Murphy Jr. got kind of caught up there within 2 defenders. And I really need to get some yards here. So I'm going back to the run game, which is unstoppable in this video so far. End up getting the yards back and a lot more actually. 3rd and 2. And, we got to go back to the run game. We're going to call this halfback blast here and hopefully get past the first down marker. And we actually do not. So on 4th and 4, because it's head-to-head, you just have to get a touchdown. So, we got to go for it. I'm going back to the screenplay, guys. Go back to Murphy Jr., and he is freed up, which is good. End up getting tackled on the 49-yard line of my opponent. So we have to continue to continue the drive, which is great. Cut back inside, but opponent wasn't buying it. Ended up trucking my guy, which kind of sucks, but we did get 6 yards out of that play. And we're going back to the passing game here. We do find Myers, but it is deflected at the line of scrimmage, which kind of sucks because he was open down the field. But we're going back to the running play or the running game, as you guys could have expected. And Ronnie Brown shakes that tackler, but then ended up getting taken out from behind, which is fine. We got some good yards there, and back to the running play as you guys would expect. Ronnie Brown cuts back inside and then tries to get back outside, but does get sandwiched between 2 guys. But, we do end up getting the first down again. So now we have 1st and goal. And I'm going to pass it to Jones. And we do get that touchdown. And that is the end of this head-to-head battle after I do end up kicking this field goal, this extra points with Steven Hauschka. And then, guys, I'm going to go ahead and go into my next season game where we can hopefully pick up a win, which hopefully will happen. We'll have to see. I think we're playing against the Ravens in this next game. Yeah, we're 7-2 playing against the Ravens. Should be a pretty good game. Hopefully I can get my offense going as I've been playing in these head-to-head games. Right away, going back to the running game with Brown, and he cuts outside, gets about 15 to 20 yards there on that run. And we're going to the passing game here, guys. Try to get everybody involved. But you go to Jones on that slant route for about 16 yards. So, things looking pretty good so far. Back to Brown, who slips the defender, gets back inside, avoids the offensive tackle, and gets some good yards for us there again. And then going back to the passing game, to the screen play to Murphy Jr., and, he gets that first down, cuts back outside, and can't quite get to the end zone without getting tackled. But we do get to the 1-yard line, and Brown just muscles his way in for the touchdown, 7-0. And, we're off to a good start. I had a pretty easy drive there, and not much stopping they can do. I don't even know what happened there. Should have sacked Flacco in the backfield, but, he does end up getting the ball out, and I failed on these last 2 tackles. So, Torrey Smith or Steve Smith Sr., I can't really tell who it is, get an easy screenplay for a touchdown. I think that was Steve Smith. No, I think that was Torrey Smith, actually. I don't know. But I do end up seeing Williams deep down the field on my next drive and do get that awesome catch by Williams. And then, back to the screenplay. And he was ready for that time. We do get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a little behind. But, we had to go for it. So, screenplay works generally pretty well. And we do see Williams again downfield, but he just drops the pass. He was wide open. That's about 20, 25, 30 yards there. But we go back to the running play and do end up getting about 16 yards for a great pickup by Brown. He's been solid for us. And we go to the corner of the end zone back to Williams, and he looked like he was wide open, but, Elam ends up getting the interception and kneels it in the end zone. So, we did get stopped there. And right as we hit Flacco, he throws it away to Keogh, and he does get that interception. So, we get the ball right back with 20 seconds left in the half. But we are sacked. We do have 3 timeouts, so I'm going to go ahead and call a timeout to stop the clock. And you see that we're going back to the screenplay, which I don't know exactly why we did, but we do get out of bounds to avoid being tackled inside the field of play. And Williams drops yet another pass. So we have 4th down here. We go back to Murphy Jr., who does pick up the first down to the 34-yard line. We call a timeout with 4 seconds left. We have about a 50-yard field goal. Should hit this with Hauschka. It looks like it's gonna be it's deep. I use all of his power, and I guess he's just not rated high enough in this game to hit a 50-yard field goal, which sucks. So I'm gonna have to invest in a new kicker at some point. We should have the lead here, guys, and that could end up being the difference in the game. He does get a good toss play to the left for a first down on his first play, and again, I should have sacked him in the backfield, but Flacco ended up getting the ball out. I'm just making some mistakes on defense and offense, that is, dropping passes, letting him, missing some sacks, letting him getting some easy first downs, which sucks. So they're having a pretty nice drive here on the 33-yard line, my 33-yard line, and we do end up finally sacking Flacco, which is also great. We do end up kind of stopping his momentum. He goes to the halfback, forced set, I believe, and, he does end up... we do end up stopping him, but then he goes back to the screen play, and then he has to punt the ball. So I get the ball on the 20-yard line afterwards, the touchback, and I get the ball back inside, cut back inside, and Brown fumbles the ball. He has a great rush, and he just fumbles it. It sucks. Rarely fumbles happen in this game, and I missed another tackle in the backfield. And, the mistakes just piling up, an interception, a fumble. I rarely turn the ball over, and I had 2 this game. And he finds, I barely missed that. He finds his player in the end zone, and he has a 1-touchdown lead. And I know I'd go back to the running play to try to get a Brown back in the game after that fumble, but he is tackled in the backfield, which sucks. We do end up passing it to Williams, and he actually catches it this time, which is always a plus. But we have 4th down. This is what turns boys into men. Or fourth quarter, and this is what turns boys into men. See if we can get a good drive here. We're on the 49-yard line, and RG3 gets sacked in the backfield, something that we personally could not do. We do end up throwing the ball down to Murphy, and he makes a great catch to the 12-yard line. So, we have a chance here, guys. We can tie the game up. I don't know why I go back to the screenplay again. He gets stopped behind the line of scrimmage. But we do go back to Brown, and he does end up slipping those 2 tacklers, diving into the end zone. And we have we're down by 1 extra point. I'm thinking, there's 30 seconds left. Let's go for this 2-point conversion, and we do not get it, actually. I don't know why it's not in this video, but we don't get it. And you have to go for the onside kick, and which I obviously am not very good at. But there's a chance. We have 3 timeouts, and here on 3rd down, guys, we do stop them. So they end up. I call the timeout with 22 seconds left. They do hit this field goal, so we have to get a touchdown. We cannot settle for a field goal, and that's going to be big for the end of the game because I will have to see. I mean, I have to get in the end zone. With 18 seconds left, they do a little squib kick here, and my guy does get it. Brown does get the ball, and I have to think there's a chance for him to run it all the way back, but he runs into his own player. But we do end up getting a pass down to Murphy Jr., and we'd be in field goal range, guys. But, we do have to get into the end zone. And, we couldn't get some yardage there. And on the final play of the game, guys, we go back to Murphy Jr., and hopefully we get this touchdown. But it is swatted down, guys, and that's a loss. We are 7-3, guys. And out of sadness, I do open up another pack just to, try to make up for things. We get Michael Vick, but, not better than RG3. Probably going to sell him. Jason Williams, Ken Brill Tompkins, and a bronze trophy, guys. We did end up losing that game, but it was a pretty good video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Over and out, guys. I'll talk to you all later. See ya.